Welcome back to Rules of Engagement. This is the final portion of the Developing Fundamentals episode, and this is going to be the question and answer portion. So I've had a series of questions here. There's been several questions asking about, what are some non-elementary micro tips? What are some more advanced builds you can do? Well, you know what? That's for Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tuesday is our Developing Fundamentals section. Of course, each week is going to get slightly more complex, but the goal is to build up from scratch to pro, or maybe scratch to gold. We'll see how far we get with this show. So if you want some more advanced tips, check out the VODs. We have VODs up from yesterday's episode there, and also we'll be on more advanced topics tomorrow, Thursday, next Monday, every day but Tuesday. Today's fundamentals, though. Another question was about Zerg versus Terran or Protoss. How many gases do I need to get? That's a question we'll talk about in more advanced build order concepts. But here is a great question for the very fundamentals of the game. How come the first 3 probes on far patches return 30 minerals per minute on average, but the next 3 only return 20? Shouldn't they all return the same amount? Well, there's first thing. One thing is actually the first 4 is 30. It's numbers 17 through 20. That's 4 probes, and then 21 through 24 is another 4 probes. So it's actually the next 4 in each of those cases. But the reason why you get diminishing returns when you're sticking the 3rd probe on a patch is because pretty much every single base has 4 close patches and 4 further away patches. And when you stick a probe onto a further away patch, the 3rd probe mining minerals there will get you 30 minerals per minute. But once those further away patches all have 3 workers on them, then you get to the close patches. And the close patches, that 3rd worker doesn't help you quite as much because you're already mining it at a closer to optimal rate than, of course, the further away patches. So that's why once you start putting the 3rd workers on the close patches, you only return 20. You put the 3rd worker on the 3rd patch, on the further away patch, you return 30. And of course, the first 2 workers generally mine around 40 minerals per minute average. So hopefully that clarifies that little question. Actually, it looks like we have about 1 more minute to talk about, so I'm going to talk about that gas situation the Zerg player is talking about. You want to develop your build. It's your timing build. You think, when do I need my tech units? Probably not for a while. I'd push that gas back to around 40-50 food unless you're doing a very, very fast timing. We'll get more in-depth on that on next week, but for now, it's been a pleasure working with you and developing the fundamentals. Stay tuned because we're going to be doing some more great content after this. But also tomorrow there'll be episode Mechanics of the Bazaar at 5 p.m. Eastern. Stay tuned for that. This is it.